Not in the textbooks. Number 1. Electrons take up 226 million times more volume than protons. From the internet, hydrogen has a radius of 53 picometers, or 5.3 by 10 to the minus 11. A proton has a charge radius, this is from Wikipedia, of 0.85 or 8.7 by 10 to the 16. Crunch the numbers, divide one by the other. The radiuses are different by 61,000, and that gives you, working through, an overall radius volume difference of 226 million when you cube the radius. The answer is, of course, quantum mechanics is the new law that we've discovered that explains everything. The larger the mass of the particle, the more tight it's weaved into space. Here's the weaving into space part, the second derivative of the wave function, and here's the mass. So if the mass increases, the rate at which it weaves, or how tightly it weaves, also increases. So here you've got different things weaving. This would be a more massive particles, and this would be a less massive particle. What this means is that although we have 1,820 electrons to make the mass of one proton, we've decided that the mass of a proton is roughly 1 U. It means the following things. The size of an electron depends on how strong the holding force is. So the stronger the force is, the more tightly it's pulled in, and the more folds, the larger it is, the more hollow. So this is folded twice in here. This is not a S function, it's a P function because it's got a mode in the center. But the more folds, the more it pushes the wave function out. Electrons slip through each other like those. So this is a single electron, and you can imagine several electrons going through each other. An atom is the size of an electron, so the atom's here and the electrons this full size up here. So in fact, sodium with 11 electrons is about the same size of radon with 86 electrons. The nucleus is actually inside the electron, and the electrons are inside the proton. They're ghosts, they slip through each other. More importantly, it's what it doesn't mean. It means that atoms are not full of empty space, they're actually full of electrons. The particle spec theory, i.e. that the electron appears here, disappears, appears over this side, appears on this side, and jumps around the place, is not valid. It's the Born probability envelope interpretation. It's just not supported.